It's a very low barrier to get into the Gronk Squad.
That's crazy.
We've committed to do the Daily Talk Show for 10 years.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Put it in the calendar.
That one in.
I'd just like to check the temperature in the room.
I told you my squeegee story.
It is outrageous.
Come on, let's go. It's the Daily Talk Show, episode 943.
What is happening? What is going on? Today, a very special edition. The first Fat Fridays back.
Yes.
And we're doing it big.
We have George
So,
at a barbecue.
Yeah.
Jess, can you cut to George, please? Can we just say this is outrageous?
Sun is shining here in Abbotsford, guys. It's lovely.
So
Just
currently,
cracked my beer.
George is above us. He's on the top floor of the BMC headquarters. And if we can cut to the 3-shot of the barbecue cam, today we're doing a barbecue out on the deck. We've just got it thanks to Josh moving house and not needing it. We've taken it on, and we've got Jess here. Hi, Jess.
Hello.
So the full squad.
Here we go.
There we go.
Having fun with this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I reckon we'll just keep it here.
I don't know.
Jess has cut to her single shot.
I don't know who's got more pressure on them. Jess behind the cockpit of the switching, if you're watching on YouTube, or George up on the barbecue who's just putting on some onions.
I thought you were going to say, or Josh watching her try and switch. No, Jess is doing a great job.
George, can you, mate, run us through what we're having today for Fat Friday?
So today we're having a classic Aussie barbecue. We've got onions have just gone on. They're sizzling away. Italian-style fennel and pork sausages.
Okay, nice.
Classic Aussie barbecue. And for Josh, we've got smoky chipotle chili Angus beef sausages.
Oh, lovely.
I thought you'd like those, JJ.
Thought you'd like that one.
It sounds.
And then we've also
great.
got some lamb cutlets because we went quite fancy.
Can I just say, lamb cutlets, I've always said to my wife, Amy, if you go to a barbecue and they're rocking lamb cutlets, they're affluent.
Yeah.
These people have coin, disposable income. They are looking after you. And today, do you know how much I spent on lamb cutlets? There's 6 of them. So there's not even enough for two each in the building.
$5 each? No, they'll be $30.
They're $30.
Really?
That
You spent $30. That's what you
Yeah, it was.
$30 for 6 lamb cutlets. Can I tell you a story from when me and my mates were all real big Gronks?
Yeah. Are we just keeping George's audio up?
Well, you can just bring the sizzle
Yeah,
down. It's a hot show, but we can
Are
just
we
have
still
that.
on, by the way, because I can't see anyone.
What do you mean?
Has Jess switched to no one or?
No, I'm seeing it on YouTube.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
great.
Do you
Sorry
just
about
need to turn your laptop? Is the
Come
laptop
on, have
still
some
on?
faith.
Maybe the laptop is just.
There we go. I had to press spacebar.
Okay, great.
Yeah, laptop went off. So my mate's 21st. He's obsessed with cutlets. Loves cutlets. Probably still loves them. I don't know. He just had, when people get a thing, his thing was cutlets for a while.
Yeah.
And
They're convenient because they have a holding mechanism.
well, yes, this is true, but it's also the flavour of them. He's not into them for the handheld nature of, the meal. But this one Gronk in our team went and nicked 4-finger discount, 5-finger discount. No, he didn't lose a finger. 5-finger discount. He stole probably 5 or 10 packs of
From where?
cutlets from a fucking supermarket. He put them down his pants.
Who is this guy?
I don't hang out with him anymore.
Oh, why?
He's in jail for cutlet theft.
Yeah,
Anyway, but there was just a sea of cutlets, and then a sea of young kids who look like tennis players wearing TN shoes and short shorts. So just some lads.
Talking about tennis, do you know anything about what the deal is?
Well, you mean the Australian Open?
Yeah.
Last year, big media company was at the tennis. We were doing a project with Country Road.
Oh, that's right.
Shooting a little pop-up store that they had. So I went along to that, and it was all fine. Hundreds of people there. Not this year.
And that was January, so they pushed it to Feb for this year, I think.
So they pushed it to Feb 8, a start date, which is interesting because F1 last year shut down. F1 this year has moved. The Melbourne F1 Grand Prix has moved to November, and so they've kept it, and they've tried to ride this out, and they're trying to do it in this COVID safe way. but it's a clusterfuck because they're bringing in like a plane load of players from overseas.
Mm-hmm.
And this one girl, I just read this morning, maybe a Spaniard, she was complaining about the quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Next minute, she's got COVID in the quarantine,
It's not a
which
good
is
look.
like, fuck, that's why they didn't let you out. And it's annoying.
Yeah.
It's all
GB,
annoying.
are you someone that goes to the tennis?
Yeah, I do actually. Most years we'll go to a game. I love going to the Australian Open.
Yeah.
But,
It sounds like
Yeah,
a
I
Vox pop. Don't you think?
We're crossing to George at Rod Laver Arena.
Yeah, oh,
George.
Gold just plays the best tune from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Do you go into because I do like going into Rod Laver where it's
can't afford that.
It's okay, sure,
Margaret
It's-
Court at best.
yeah.
Or the Heineken
it's
tent,
not,
whichever one. The thing is, there's something about summer in Australia and it coinciding with the Oz Open.
Yeah.
Hot nights, people rocking up to work. I mean, I've really never worked in a proper workplace. Jess, like, can you imagine people rocking up like, oh, such a late night last night I was watching Roger Federer?
Yeah.
Is that have
Every
you said
year.
that- have you
Yeah,
said
it was
that
me.
And so, would you go, Jess, to the actual tennis?
Yeah, I go every year. It used to be Heineken Day. We used to go there and with a group of friends every year, but now it's just kind of. I probably would have gone this weekend if it was on properly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not, mate. And
I know.
so
a
it's
shame.
done. It's done. But
Anyone,
it is nice.
anyone a cricket person in the team?
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
I am.
Get it off my screen.
And so, George, you.
I said, sorry, Jess, I said to you the other day, what do you think of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? And you said a bit slow for me.
Yeah.
Bit slow.
What does that mean?
I don't
Why
know. What is
slow?
it?
Well, because they're doing these things, aren't they?
What?
It's just like moving
what are you
your hands
talk- what-
slowly.
Are you
Before you
doing
get in.
Tai Chi? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's like shooting to take down, putting people in arm bars, knee bars,
Oh, okay.
like
I
knee,
feel like I
knee
might have got.
crunches.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu's on the ground, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
what
they're
were you
rolling-
thinking? I was talking about.
I was thinking of these.
Oh,
things.
capoeira, the
I don't
Brazilian
know what
dance
it is.
martial art. That's funny.
Same.
That's funny. No, but it is a summer vibe. So the tennis and barbecues,
Yeah.
which is nice because I'm sure come winter time we will be over this barbecue.
No way.
It'll be raining. No one
I think
will.
that
way.
like I've had a swimming pool before and I've had a barbecue, and I've got to say the barbecue gets way more use than the swimming pool.
Okay. No, I mean they're very different price points.
Yeah, no, but like it's really like you can get away with not using a kitchen.
Yeah. No.
What are you doing, George? Are you putting oil directly onto the meat?
I'm just putting oil on the lamb cutlets. I'm going to season it. with
Oh
some
no,
salt.
George, you've put the lamb cutlets on already.
No. He's
No.
just put
No,
it in
no,
the tin.
no,
Oh,
He's
thank
just got it
God.
in the tin.
So I put George head of barbecue at BMC today.
Yeah.
This is a. This is.
You
a-
didn't trust me, did you, TJ? You were like, can you do barbecue? I'm like, yeah. Oh, can you? Yeah.
No, because
How confident are you? Are you very confident? I was like, mate, I can cook sausages.
if someone answers that line of questioning, they're definitely telling the truth.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very, very good at a barbecue. Like it's one thing that I can do.
You wouldn't be able to open a can of tomatoes, but you could.
No, I can open a can of tomato. I would just like pull the thing, like unless you.
But if it comes off, you're
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I will say you can cook a barbecue.
Yeah, I
so
can cook, yeah.
I feel like George, you're trusted with head of barbecue at
When was
BMC.
the last barbecue you cooked, George?
Oh, good question. Actually, when I was on holidays up in Byron, I did a big snapper on the barbecue.
Fish.
It was like
That's
See,
a
so
compliment.
he is. That is.
3
You've
kilo
got a big snapper. Like, that's some big snapper. That's some big snapper energy.
Yeah, slightly
Jesus.
undercooked, but got away.
Oh,
with it.
really?
Well, it's 10 minutes each side, and could have been 12, but
No,
delicious.
Cooking fish is a nightmare. Like cooking fish in a house, I don't think you can do it.
Okay, what's the barbecue banter that will be happening this summer? Like the go-to question. You're at a barbecue. It's an Australian thing to do. You rock up. You don't really know anybody.
Ah, mate,
What's
how
the
you
question?
going? Lose your business.
You know, fucking, how many grants did you get? You were on the job keeper. So you have to get that. What else is there? What's some Jess? What would be a I feel like Bendigo is probably fucking good at barbecues.
You got your shrimps ready?
Shrimps. I've cooked
just done a shucker.
I've cooked prawns on the barbecue.
I forgot that I had to control
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. Yeah, if you want to do visual jokes, you've got to switch to you.
What's your go-to banter, Jess, of someone who you haven't seen in a while, but you want to just get up to date with them?
Oh, I don't know what's been going on. I feel like by
That's
the
a classic,
time,
isn't it? It's a classic. Can't go wrong with it.
I
What's
feel
been
like
going
though
on?
by the time you get to the barbecue and putting the meat on there, you've already covered that ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a real bro when our cleaners came this morning to do our apartment. He fist bumped me.
Did he?
Which, because obviously with COVID, that's just like the go-to. Like, I feel like that was a real statement a year ago. If you did it, it's like being a real cool man.
Dude,
But now it's just like,
a guy high-fived me at the pub last night.
what were you doing?
He was a dad. He was not drunk. He just had a nice meal. His kid though. So I told you this week that we found this pub that's got a playground inside.
Right. Yep.
It's fucking great. Games area for the kids, seating area for the parents right close by, so we can watch. Sorry, I'm burping because I'm drinking some Audio Technica beer.
Audio Technica. They do great microphones, but they also did this limited edition beer. What is it?
It's awesome. I think it's actually a pale
Is it an
ale.
IPA?
Georgie, no, it's not an IPA.
It's a
Pale.
rice lager, whatever that. Yeah,
And it's
just
from
a lager.
Japan.
Malts, pale rice. It tastes like a lightish pale ale. Anyway, so I'm this dad and his wife, dad and his wife, this husband and wife couple were sitting there. They had a young kid like Bodie's age. There was like 5 or 10 kids swarming around this. What do you call it? Like a machine that has a clamp that comes down and tries to grab toys, like the
Claw toy?
skill tester. What are they?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, claw toy might be it. It's like the you see it a lot at the cinemas or things like that, or I think it was in a Pixar film.
Usually they're con jobs and they don't grab tight.
Yeah.
And these young girls are getting into it, and then Bodie wanted a coin, and Mum gave him $2, and then he went over. He likes to give me a shot. He really thinks I can do it, and so he did it. Couldn't get one. I did it. He went down, grabbed, lifted, dropped. I'm like, this is a con. This is a fucking rigged, rigged, absolutely rigged. And all the girls
like Donald Trump.
All the girls around me are like, yeah, it's rigged. It definitely is rigged.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. Anyway,
Fraud.
Got another $2, lost it. Then we're sitting down, and so the guy who I high-fived and his wife, his little kid had run off.
Why did you high five?
I'll get there.
Okay.
The kid, you just see this little kid running. I won! The little fuck had taken $1 off Dad, put it in, just randomly just pressed it.
No skill.
And got it, got this sort of yellow fluffy thing, and then he ran back to the parents. The dad I high-fived on the way out because we got a bit of banter because everyone in the pub was like, no one wins those fucking things.
Yeah.
This kid, lucky. And so we had a little chat before I left, and then he just like put up his hand, and I was just like, oh, he wants that a high five, and I just slapped his hand. I don't know why, but he's just...
What a way to start a cluster.
I know. High-fiving at the Templestowe Hotel. Just
around the arcade machines.
I checked in, though, at the pub. It's all good.
On Facebook?
No. In fact, can you check in now, George, on social media? Do you use... No, Facebook.
No, I don't use that.
So can you tell us, George, expert head chef, barbecue... But what did I call him? The
head of barbecues.
Head of barbecues at BMC. Tell me what's your next sort of steps in this barbecue?
Well, I reckon these are going really well. I'll probably take the onions off in about 7 minutes, and the cutlets can go on. They'll probably need 3 minutes each side.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy.
Sounds good.
We've hired well.
Yes,
And you
but
don't even have a
well.
timer or anything like that. People,
No.
you're creating
I
a
feel
lot
it
of
out.
buzz. I can see people on the street. They can smell it.
yeah.
It's all
George,
happening.
are
all
you
happening, I
a
think.
chef that pricks his sausages?
Well, this is the thing. TJ gave me like a tray and a bunch of tools, and so I'm pretty excited, Josh, because I do have I've got a thermometer which I'll use.
That's for you for COVID. You'll need to put that in your
That's for your bum
asshole.
for your bum.
So I'll do that. I've also got one of these long skewers. I guess
So
you
those
stab it
skewers
in.
are actually for
Shish kebab.
Yeah, well, it's like for the like.
Putting meat
my
on it.
school principal called them kebabs. I don't know if it was or if it was
Jess,
just
I feel like
because-
she would call it kebabs.
Absolutely not.
No, good.
I think like the the ones that are on the stick.
Yeah, so you
I
got
don't know.
capsicum, green one, and then a bit of
yeah.
meat, and then some yellow one, and fucking so on.
So I moved yesterday as I spoke on the show.
Your back's right. Your back's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. But there were two.
Can we turn the sizzle?
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
George.
George.
It's too much. We got to a point where we were we had man with the van helping us.
Yeah.
They were great.
Yeah.
Really good service. But we felt like as we were going, we're like, oh, you don't have to take that. We'll take this one or whatever, like into our car, where we should have just said, yeah, we'd put stuff aside like pot plants or things like that. And we'd said, oh, don't bother taking them.
Yeah,
Like, are you sure?
we did that a couple of times.
And it's not worth doing. Like, better off just getting them to take it. But anyway,
exactly
we
right.
ended up with two massive boxes, and Bree said, "What are we going to do? Like, these are too heavy. We don't have a trolley." Anyway, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just take smaller stuff. I said, maybe I can go to Bunnings and I'll buy one. She's like, that seems ridiculous for just 2 boxes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go downstairs and I put a few cushions and stuff that we had into our car. And as I was walking, I saw someone's cage, because in the garage there's cages. Everyone's got their own cage at the apartment block.
Yeah.
And next to the cage, sort of pushed into the cage, was a trolley.
Oh, great. Fucking
And so
hell.
I took it was someone's trolley.
And when you say trolley, it's not a Coles trolley. It's
No. It's like a
removalist's trolley that has
yeah.
just a little sort of lip at the bottom that you can. Yeah, I saw that when I came to your place.
And so I was like, I couldn't believe myself. I take this guy's trolley. I know who it is. Right. But like we don't like talk or anything. Like they're neighbours. What do you expect in a city?
Yeah.
I'm sure some people do. But anyway, so I took the trolley and I came upstairs. I said, babe, I took this trolley. I was so blown away by myself, and like even Bree was too. Like we just couldn't believe what I would do when a baby's against a wall and needs to lift something, what he'll do. And so and the thing was, as I was doing it, one of the wheels didn't have much air in them. And so it was like a little bit funny, but it worked perfectly. And I was just really proud of myself. I thought that was a classic Tommy Jackett move. It reminded me of Starbucks in Los Angeles when Bree and I had protein frappes and we tasted them like, oh, this tastes like shit. And you just went up and just returned and said, guys, these don't taste good.
Well, I tasted them, and we were in America, and America are all about customer service, and they tasted like shit.
Yeah.
And they gave you brand new ones. George, can we cut to George? You said the same thing yesterday. You're like, I pulled a Tommy Jackett.
I did. You'd love this, Josh. So we got last
It
week.
really sounds like he's doing it live.
You'd love this,
And
Joshy.
Jess, you can just stay on our shot with it. Yeah.
You'd love this, Joshy.
You would love this, Josh.
Get this, Josh.
It might give you mild anxiety though with what I'm about to say.
All right, here we
but
go.
so last week we bought 3 packs of chewing gum, and they were all gone in like 2 days. It was
Yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah.
So I said to Tommy, oh, have we eaten all the chewing gum? Oh, mate, that's the second time you've asked. Yeah, bloody of course we have. All right.
Well, I'll just preface at the start. You said we bought. We bought. Josh and I bought.
And so I went and got lunch, and I was like, I'll just pop into this old bottle-o and see if they've got any chewing gum. So I went in there and they had some gum, and it was out of date by like 3 days. And so I just said to the lady, I said, are you going to throw this out? I said, I don't know. And I was like, can I have it? And so she gave me free gum.
Oh,
She gave
Well
him
done. what sort of gum is it? And so now you've been shitting for 4 days? No, what flavour is it?
It's just the mint, just the plain extra little tubs.
What does it taste like?
mint. It's a little bit hard, but
Oh, that's okay.
He so he rocked in yesterday and said that I pulled a Tommy Jackett. In true Tommy Jackett form, I fucking denied anything that was about to come out of his mouth. Absolutely not, mate.
That was a very Tommy Jackett thing to do.
Well, I did say that. I will ask a few questions that will lead you down that path. And so him saying, which it is Tommy Jackett to say, are you throwing this out? It's like, well, then it puts them in a place of like, if they say yes, it's like, then you say, well, can I have it? Because if they are, no, it's exactly what I do. I've been trying to deny it this whole time. It's exactly what I do. And I would take that fucking trolley.
Yeah. Well, what's been another Tommy Jackett thing that you've done, Tommy?
It's a good point. The thing with it's hard to know because it's just me. What have I done? Let me just think about what I've done recently.
At the bank, I feel like there was probably opportunities where you could have just when saying things are silly.
Well, is it relating to free stuff or is it like?
I think it's just confidence, going in.
Yeah. Look, it's all that came to mind was a guy that our next door neighbour who is selling the house has noticed that I've probably been noisy enough and made it clear that I like to have fires in the backyard. And so he's gone out of his way to come and tell me that he's got firewood for me.
Oh, great.
And so if we're just talking about
Tommy Jackett
the law of attraction, which is Tommy Jackett, I fucking took it.
Yeah, so
I took it.
Did you know that he had firewood? That's because you haven't mentioned the fires to us, so maybe you know that we don't have wood.
Yeah. Well, look, no, I didn't tell him, but I just feel like that kind of shit happens. Lots of things like that happen to me a lot, but it's probably because I am vocal about it. Like, for instance, neighbours and stuff, like, become friends with my neighbour Xavier. He's got a young kid, little Phoenix, who's, a couple of years older than Bodie, but I went straight up to him. I'd like to eye contact a couple of times. I just sort of ease him in, loosen him up, and then third time, just straight over. Hey, mate. And just chatting. Kids, take Bodie over there. And the thing is, at that point, Amy says, literally it would be months before I say anything.
Yeah.
Months.
Bree's the awkward thing is that Bree knows most people in our building. I don't know anyone. I don't know if that's a bad look or not, but I feel like if it was just Bree, should be having some sort of going away event, but it's like, it seems weird having some sort of going away party and meeting the person for the first time, which is me.
Yeah. Jess, have you pulled a Tommy Jackett?
I don't think so. I'm too shy with that kind of stuff. I couldn't go up to someone and say what GB did.
Yeah,
ask it for free. Surely, you're good. You're good from a business sense. Ask it. You give me guidance on, asking people. This is what we're paying you. Like, I feel like
because that conversation can be had. Like, it's something that you can have that negotiate the fee with. But
don't they say also?
Pay for something.
Don't they say that women are better at helping other people, so they're better for advocating for others, whereas men are better at looking at our own interests. And so for me, I was doing the trolley because it was saving my ass.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Jess, maybe you were good in the business sense because you're helping all of us.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking back to when I was in China and I went to the silk markets. I was so good at negotiating there. I got so many good deals. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Stupid Australian.
I got a really good Burberry jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you wearing? Is that the one you're wearing? No.
The only problem, it's actually she got it home and read the tag. It said blueberry. Just a little blueberry jacket. Cutie.
How's it looking, George?
Really good, guys. Sausages are pretty much off, and then I'll just quickly do the cutlets.
Just a little
We've also got
both sides done.
Yep. We've also got a nice leafy salad to go with it.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah.
Herbs? Any herbs?
Herbs. And Bree left no herbs. Bree left a lemon in the office.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some
I've been playing with that all day.
Olive oil, lemon, salt, dressing. It's done.
Wait, you need to stop that.
What?
Do we have tomato sauce?
Yeah, I can see it in the
Yeah.
background.
Great.
Got tomato sauce and mustard.
So I also have some spinach here. We could make a cute little salad.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Like a mixed-
our mixed leaf has spinach in it. So
Yeah, maybe
Jess
it's to be too
Jess is trying to
spinachy.
offload her
Yeah.
spinach that's going to go rotten
Yeah.
before she gets back next Monday.
It'd only be spinach and tomatoes, yeah.
How do you know
TJ,
when
would-
to... Yeah, GB?
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, would you put the cutlets on the grill side or the flat side?
Oh, I mean, when I have a grill, I go grill.
There's a bit of rust on it, though, isn't there? Or
No,
is it okay now?
I would go. No,
Is it
no, no.
okay?
It's fine. Go the grill
I reckon I'd
side.
go- Okay.
Have you coated them in oil?
Yeah. I'll put more on.
Yeah. Look, you can always go the first side, and if it somehow flames up, that's your problem. You sort it out.
So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a few people in the chat that are in the area and want to come around. But-
Really? Who are they? Let's screen them.
Yeah, who have we got?
So we've got
It'll be Hayden
Calvin
Dibb.
White.
Great,
No,
yeah, come on,
Campbell
Calvin.
has just said, surely we need Dib to lead the way. # King of Cooking.
Oh, yeah, Dib would be great.
True. He could do Burger
would be,
Day.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Oh,
I saw another one, and where is it? Harry Johnson.
yeah,
Oh.
Harry can come in. He gave the
Harry, come over.
ushies.
Hey
Yeah,
guys, free
yeah.
barbecue for a Gronk in the area.
Oh, yeah, definitely,
yeah,
mate.
yeah.
Just follow the onions.
Mate, look, if we just have people starting to rock up at our office, I've got no problem with that.
We're eating first, and then you guys can take the rest.
Yeah, yeah. Can I also just say, moving, I feel the pressure to turn George down for one.
yeah.
Because it's pissing me off, George. But also to have the removalist like me.
Yeah. Well, you don't want them. They're dealing with your personal shit. You don't want them just putting a pin in something
Yeah.
or fucking around.
And so I was proud of myself. I got them coffee. I did.
That's nice.
so I
I've got
said-
my guy's coffee too. That's
It's nice, isn't it? It's like it almost feels like you're on a shoot or something.
We had some IKEA guys drop off some furniture here today.
And you got them coffee.
I was about to offer him a Coke Zero,
Okay, yeah,
but
yeah.
they weren't cold enough.
Okay.
So
It would have seemed like a slap in the face.
yeah, it would have.
Yeah, but it was great. Like I got the coffee.
And,
Oat latte, the guy wanted.
Oat?
And,
Oh,
yeah, oat latte. I
Jesus,
said, "Will you take almond?"
1950.
Yeah. And so, no, but that was great. And then the other thing I did that I was proud of, we went to a storage unit, and in the storage units they have a lift where you can take stuff, like you load it up and then you put it up because
yeah.
your storage cage isn't on ground level. Anyway, as we were arriving, there were some guys using it, and Bree said, "Oh, can we just use that next?" And the guy said, "Yeah, we'll just do one more round, and then you can have it." And as our guys were starting to unload our stuff, I'm like, "These guys are going to be ages." So I just went up, said, "Oh, guys, we're only going to be another Tommy Jackett move.
Yes, solid.
Oh, we're only going to be a few minutes." Went and in the panic, I pressed the wrong button, fucked the lift. they had to get someone to fix it, but at least
no.
it stopped everyone for a moment.
no, it's good.
So, anyway,
One last thing. So this is nice, having a barbecue. This
is everyone
nice.
having fun? You having fun, George? Are you having fun?
This is nice.
Yeah, loving it.
Oh,
The
good.
team, we're getting sort of back into the year. More people in our business as it grows, which also comes with more expenditure to the business. And as you know, I like to think about the numbers when it comes to spending. I said to George this morning, I said, "Mate, fucking getting expensive, all this stuff, isn't it?" But I like doing it.
You were the one who wanted the cutlets, just to be clear.
Well, I said it's for the culture. And also it can be a write-off because we're doing a show about the fucking
Yeah,
cutlets.
sure, yeah.
But George, I bought a slab of Coke Zero, mainly for Josh. I will drink them.
Yeah, thank you.
But then George, you were sort of pointing out that like as the sort of bar raises, people get complacent of
Yes.
what it is. And so George, you were saying about working in sort of big agencies.
Yeah. Well, I was saying to Tommy, I was like, "Oh, wait till it gets to the point where we're complaining because there's no Coke Zero in there."
It's so true, though.
And then
it?
fucking barbecue, mate. Where are the cutlets? It's fucking 11.
Yeah. Oh, it gets really I've worked at a company where it got really bad, right? The expectations go through the roof.
So if you work for a business and you've got some sort of expectation of that business, just remember there was a guy like me fucking worried about how much was being spent.
Well, that's what I even think about, like, when it comes to removalists and shit. You just think about, like, how easy we have it compared to what they're doing. It's like, they charged us for their lunch break. Oh, and then we're like, look, we get paid a lot more just to hold a camera.
And, I mean, George was walking around the office saying, how's this being work? This is actually work.
That's good. No, it's good to keep grateful,
Yeah, keep grateful, guys. But
will we
enjoy
do
your
barbecue cam again?
food. I reckon.
I think so.
This is what I envisage. I envisage chefs, different cuisines.
Yeah.
Like it could be fully catered by brands, Jess. And
could we get into a Nando's kitchen?
that would be sick. Or we could have the Nando's head chef come here. We know the
winner of the
no.
We know the winner too.
Yeah, we know we've got a contact at Nando's that looks after sort of spearheading the flavors and all of the design of the meals.
Yeah.
Comes up with the names of the stuff. So maybe we could get them out here. But if you're a chef, if you sort of have a small business and want to just get involved and have a bit of fun, we'd be up for having you in. Cater the team. As in,
would love to have you
for the team.
Yeah.
We'll sort the rest out.
Yeah. Great. All right. Good
Nice to be
job,
generous.
GB. Let's go. Have you got roll like bread for the?
Yeah,
we've got.
just got some bread, some multigrain.
All right, perfect. All right. Do we really have multigrain?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I said we're all doing carb free, and George is like, we got to get some bread.
Okay.
So I'm just looking forward to just some cutlets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got Wonder White.
Man, I'm so happy with how. And also let us know. Do you think that I've actually stripped the paint off the Weber, or is it meant to be silver inside? Let us know. Hi at thedailytalkshow.com. Also, thank you, Bearded Fen, for your email about struggling when it comes to moving.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. It's a pain in the ass.
Definitely. Right. And you don't stop hearing about it too.
Enjoy your Friday, guys, and we'll see you Monday. Have
See
a
you
good one.
guys.